past year has been so dry for gaming. There's all the struggle to get a PS5, and then when I finally got one, all there was Demon Souls and then Resident Evil Village, I guess, and that was it. I've been playing old PS4 games so much recently. I need something new. I need to be excited about something. And if there's no gaming news to be excited about, then what's the point of even living? But then Sony announced they would have a showcase, and finally, there was hope in the world again. And so how was this life-changing showcase? Most of it kind of sucked. The first 3/4 of the show were just boring, full of remasters, remakes, or weeb stuff. I'm sure this Project Eve game will be good for people into this type of stuff, but it's just not for me. I'm sorry, Sony. I can only handle so much of this. Jesus Christ. You know that all too common thing that occurs in Sony games where the protagonist constantly narrates to themselves? It works in Uncharted because Nate's so charismatic, but this girl...
I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Did I just do that?
We did.
I just moved it with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, kill jacked up beasts, I'll probably fly next.
Yeah, kinda just seems annoying. What's with these characters models looking so bad? The Alan Wake remaster is unique in that they made the graphics look like they're for the PS3. But the game is playable on PS5. Okay, what's next? No. No. They're still selling this 8-year-old game? Oh my god. More weeb stuff. It doesn't look terrible though. Guardians of the Galaxy was one of my favorite comic book movies because it knows it's a comedy, and therefore the jokes fit the tone, unlike when other Marvel movies are trying to deal with dark and depressing topics, and then force in a stupid bit of humor that doesn't fit in with the themes or tone of the rest of the movie at all. When I think Guardians of the Galaxy, I think fun, lighthearted, and most of all funny. So when they feature this as their big joke in the trailer,
will end. Oh.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Fine.
I'm a little worried about the game. Oh cool, another game that doesn't look next gen and looks boring. Don't care. See, Deathloop is unique in that it features this time loop that the player seems to be stuck in. It is also unique in that it seems to have put me in a time loop where I'm stuck watching trailers for it over and over again at all these events. Christ, how many times are they going to show me this game that I'm not going to buy? What? Okay, I guess. Ah yes, my favorite part of every Sony showcase, shapes. I'm surprised they're showing The Last of Us Part 2 again. People did not like this game. This is literally just a 60 FPS patch for Uncharted, and it's the thing I'm most excited about so far. So yeah, we are 30 minutes into a 40-minute show, and at this point, my excitement for gaming is at an all-time low. What's even the point? I might as well just get rid of my PS5 and be done with it. But then, this guy comes out and says, yeah, that last half hour we just made you watch, that was a prank. Here's the real show. And bam! We see the beloved PlayStation Studios logo, a trusted developer, and finally, something to be interested in. I don't usually get excited for comic book games. The last one I liked was Hulk for the GameCube. I didn't even play Spider-Man, but if they take this in a similar direction to the movie Logan, with a darker, grittier, and more violent feel focusing on this smaller scale story and relationship between characters, I think this game has a lot of potential. I really hope they go for an M rating and don't go with the sillier and lighter PG-13 standard that so many of the Marvel comic book movies and games do. Other than God of War, this Wolverine announcement was my favorite announcement from the show. Gran Turismo then shows us how stunningly beautiful a game can be. Finally, a game that actually looks next gen. Like I said, I haven't played the Spider-Man games and I'm not that interested, but this is one of the biggest games for the PlayStation, and I'm happy for the people who are excited for the sequel. And then finally, what we were all waiting for, God of War. Of course, this game looks amazing. I'm sure the gameplay and the story will be great, just like in the first. The only thing I worry about is that it almost feels like a God of War 1.5 instead of a God of War 2. Kind of like we were getting more of the same. But don't get me wrong, what we are getting more of is incredible, so Sony definitely finished their show off with a bang. But where's Naughty Dog?
You seem like a
Insomniac is out here making like 10 games at the same time, and all Naughty Dog does in that time is finally release a 60 FPS patch for Uncharted that comes out next year. Where's Factions? All in all, the show was good at the end, but the beginning was pretty garbage, so 5 out of 10.